This is the third part of our interview. We talked about your Toastmaster journey, your life journey, and lastly, I have some table topic style, could be very deep questions. So first one, what would you say is your biggest accomplishment in your life?
The biggest accomplishment in my life, I would have to say, are my children. And the reason why I say that is I have 4 children, and I'm very proud that they have grown up to be really good, nice adults. My sons, I have 3 sons, and of the 3 sons, 2 of them had children, and watching them, how they, um, the relationship that they have with their children, they're very good fathers. I'm really proud how they help their wives with the kids. They're very family oriented, and I'm very proud of that. Even my daughter's like that too. With my daughter and each of my 2 sons who had children, they're a very close knit family. So I'm very appreciative that they've grown up to be wonderful adults and great parents. And to me, that was a little concerning because I was married to their father, then we got a divorce. So I was a single mom with my children for a period of time. So the fact that they had to go, I think that might be a reason why they're very family oriented and committed to their spouses and to their children, is because they did have to grow up in a home that was divorced. But one thing about my children growing up, they were always very close to each other. They were always very close. And one of the things that I think added to help them develop them is they were always in organized sports. And I think being in organized sports helped them. They weren't running wild or, you know, doing anything. I'm not saying my kids are perfect, because I'm sure they did some things that I don't know, but overall, I feel that they really grew up to be really good people, very good people. We're very close. We always get together on family events. So, and I think that was instilled from my mother. Like I shared that picture of you of my family. One thing is, you know what, you can have family, you might not get along, but my mom's expectations was when we got together, we all got along. So I think that was from my mom.
Do you have any regrets in your life?
If I didn't go through the things that I went through, I think it made me the person that I am, and I'm pretty happy with how I am. The only regret I have would have to be in regards to Toastmasters, and that is I wish I would have found it sooner, because I think I probably could accomplish more in my professional life.
If you could have a gigantic billboard anywhere with anything on it, what would it say and why?
Okay, I already know the answer to that one, and we kind of like touched on it earlier, but it would probably be my favorite saying, and that is never, never, never give up. If you ever feel insecure or you just think, oh my gosh, I can't do this, I just think that saying, never, never, never give up, is what I like to live by. And there have been times where if I feel a little bit, oh gosh, what am I going to do? Or, it's not going the way I want. That always pops into my mind.
How has a failure or a parent's failure set you up for later success?
I think what failure does, it helps you to become stronger. I think it helps you to, get back on your feet and try again. I know I've done a lot of stuff in Toastmasters, but I haven't. I mean, there's been times where people have run against me and I haven't gotten the position that I wanted, but I just look at it this way: is it was a learning lesson. What can I do next time to be better? So I think failure, everyone should fail because it'll make you a better person. So I just think it's a lot about your attitude. I tend to be the type of person that I am always positive. I don't dwell on the negative things.
Mhm. What is one of the best or most worthwhile investment you've ever made? It could be money, it could be time or energy.
You'll probably think I'm crazy or you're probably tired of hearing about it. But the best investment I made in my life was Toastmasters. When I sit here and I look at how I was before, I was very shy, very intimidated. I would not speak up for myself. And it's funny because now when I meet people and I talk to them, the first comment they always say is, I can't imagine you were ever shy. So Toastmasters, if you allow it and you embrace it, it will change your life. It really will.
What advice would you give to a smart, driven college student about to enter the real world?
I would tell them. In fact, I knew a Toastmaster. He was a longtime Toastmaster, and when he got out of college, he joined Toastmasters. I think the best investment that you can make in yourself, especially as a new college student going out into the workforce, is to join Toastmasters. Even if it's for a short period of time, but it will give you the foundation of the skills of confidence, leadership, and communication. I also encourage you to find a mentor that you have a lot of respect for, someone that you can, bounce things off of, and not just for a short period of time. I hope you find several mentors throughout your life that can help you, but that's going to make a big difference in your life. And again, find the things that you're passionate about, that you love, and do those things. Don't settle for less. There's a big world out there, and you need to take every opportunity. One of my favorite books that I like is Dr. Seuss, the one where it says so many places to go, so many things to do. I think I love that book because it's simple, but it also gives you a little guidance on, hey, this is your chance. You can do something. So that would be my advice. And
Yes.
never give up.
Yeah.
Never, never, never give up.
Never give up. What do you like the most about yourself?
What do I like the most about myself? I'd have to say it's my sense of humor, or sometimes I can be pretty sarcastic. But for me, I think that's what helps me through some of the challenges or obstacles that come in my life. I like to keep a positive attitude. And I feel that my sense of humor, which I give my mother credit for, is probably one of the best things. But it's not that I share with a lot of people, only like family, close friends, because most people, when I meet them, they always feel that they sit there and say that, oh, you just seem so. If I had to say, most people describe me as a nice person, but they also think I'm kind of stern, where I'm really have a good sense of humor. Ask my close friends, they'll tell you. In fact, my mother-in-law really likes me because she'll sit there and tell me something, and then I'll just kind of like give her my perspective of it. And I always make her laugh, and she's always say, "You're so funny. You always tell me what I need to hear." And so, yeah, my sense of humor.
And on the other side, what do you like the least about yourself?
Well, I like myself. I think what my husband's very, oh my gosh. He likes everything organized, everything in its place. He loves being more like a minimalist. So he would probably say he would, what he doesn't like about me is he would probably like me to get rid of clutter. He thinks, which is funny because all my friends tell me, "Oh my God, Joyce, you're organized," you know. But then he thinks like, "Oh, you need to get rid of some of the things in your closet. You keep too much stuff." So yeah.
Who has been a positive influence in your life?
The one person who in the beginning I never appreciated it, but as I got older and I had children, that would be my mom. You know, my mom was from the Philippines. When she came over here, I have a feeling she didn't really talk about it. I think she had a hard life in the Philippines, but when she came here, my mom was a really hard worker. I mean, we lived in Coronado at that time in Navy housing, and my mom she didn't know how to drive, but she would clean people's houses in Coronado. And I remember she bought me a bicycle. And then what I had to do is she would have her bag of cleaning stuff and she would be on the back of my bike and I would be pedaling to bring her to the people's houses that, she would clean. And sometimes I would go in there and help her clean. She yeah, she never gave up. She learned how to drive. She ended up working in a cafeteria at the Navy Exchange, but she always tried to better herself whenever she could. So I didn't appreciate it when I was younger, but when I sit back now and me and my sisters talk, we just sit here and say she was a strong role model for us.
Mhm.
And she was a great mom. She did her best.
Last question.
Hmm.
What is an unusual habit or an absurd thing that you love?
This is only recently. Well, I would say two things. If I start reading a book and I like what I'm reading, I will read the whole book. So I've done stuff where I've read a book and I'll start like one day and I will read it until I'm done, like 3 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. I will read all of it. I will not put it down. So with that, saying that about books, I've kind of gotten in the habit of binging
Binge reading.
on, no, not reading. My latest bad habit is binging on Netflix. I will start, I'm trying to control myself. What I'm trying to do is I'll just try to watch a movie instead of a series. Because if I start watching a series, I will not stop. I'll just keep watching it. I've done that, I've like binge watching on Netflix on a weekend. So that's kind of bad.
What's
My husband will come home and I'll be sitting there. He goes, "Are you still watching the same thing?" I go, "Yeah, but now I'm on episode 9." Yeah.
That's all my question I have. Any final thoughts?
Well, no, I enjoyed this. I hope those of you that watch it enjoy it too. Thank you.
Mhm. And lastly, I have something for you. This is a card. You are the number 6 guest for my channel. I want to give this to you.
Oh, how neat. Everyone has a story to share. Yes, that's true. Oh.
Thank you so much.
So that's going to be your brand.
Yeah, it's
Right.
gonna be a brand.
Good,
Yeah,
good.
YouTube channel brand.
Okay, good. Okay, well, that's going to be special. I'm going to find my little, I have extra frames.
Okay.
I always put my favorite things up there. So you're going to be up on my wall of people I love.
Oh,
So thank
my
you.
pleasure.
Yeah.